Hey, it's Matthew David, and I want to talk about impotence. Let's put it out there on the table. It's not something most men want to talk about, but unfortunately, it happens, and it happens to people that it shouldn't happen to. Young men, not just old men. It can happen at any time, and what I found is there are reasons why it happens through my research. Now, I'm not just telling you that my research alone is enough substantial evidence for me to talk to you about this, but I've experienced it twice in my life. I had it one time when I was 19 years old, and that was from a chemical problem, which it was called a male shutdown from using pro hormones. So what happened was I used pro hormones for bodybuilding, and then I had the consequences of that from the shutdown after the fact. And it also happened to me when I was 38 years old, and that was the most recent time. And that was about, a 2-week stint. And it was very alarming to me because when it happens to you, you don't know what's going on. So what I want to do is I want to offer you some free information. I want to show you how I found the solution to this. And I want to give you access to a free 5-part course where I'll walk you through all of the research I found, what actually worked for me and got it working right away. And the simplicity of what I discovered, I think, is reason alone enough to check this out. So I'm going to tell you right now what I found is I found 3 reasons, physiological, psychological, and chemical, that may be the culprit of what's going on. And I want to tell you the simple nutraceutical way that I corrected it, which was L-arginine, propionyl L-carnitine, ginseng, zinc, and niacin. And the reason why these actually work is because something gets constricted and tight down in that area, the blood flow. And what it does is it becomes set nice and tight, and you want to open that back up again because it's all about blood flow. It's all about blood flow. All right? If you can get that through your understanding, then you may be ready to try a natural approach. Now, don't take what I say to be misconstrued as medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I think you should get checked out by your doctor to make sure you don't have an underlying serious condition like heart disease or diabetes or something that may be physiologically wrong with you, and to definitely address it from that standpoint. But if you're just having a random phase where you're going through some sort of shutdown and you want to explore what may be a natural remedy and you want to see some ideas that may be the reason why this could have happened to you, then check out the course. And I will share with you the research that I found and how I was able to get myself up and functioning within a matter of 48 hours after being shut down for almost 2 weeks. I'm going to share with you some cool psychological things that I learned because oftentimes, there's a psychological component to it. And for me, that was a huge factor. And then there's also the other problem with blood flow. So just check it out. Scroll through below to the link and let me share the information with you if you're ready for a natural approach. Again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not giving you medical advice, but if you want a natural solution and you want to see what's available to you so you can get started right away, this course will get you started immediately. I'll see you on the other side.